You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another monthly movie recap. It's been a minute, hasn't it? But here it is, finally, another movie recap. So what movies have I seen recently? Well, there's obviously Beavis and Butt-Head Do the Universe. I just recorded my review of the new series of Beavis and Butt-Head, including Do the Universe. I thought I already talked about Do the Universe in a movie recap, but I guess I fucking didn't, so here we go. Great movie. It's what Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling should have been, because it's Beavis and Butt-Head exploring the modern world and interacting with it the way you'd expect Beavis and Butt-Head to do so. It's very fun. It confirms that Beavis and Butt-Head are in Texas. It confirms that Beavis is his last name. It introduces us to alternate universes. It skips them forward to our time. It's a fun sci-fi adventure, and it's a great Beavis and Butt-Head movie, and the series that followed up is great, but you'll hear more about that in my other video, which, I don't know which of these is going up first. Probably this, because it's simpler to make this. But anyway, Beavis and Butt-Head Do the Universe was fucking amazing. I loved every second of it. Another movie I saw, very different movie, was Har Kiri. It's a 1960s samurai movie about a guy going to commit harakiri in the lot of another samurai clan. As it turns out, he's actually related to someone else who did a very similar thing in a way to try and make money. Turns out he's going to get revenge because those people made his relative commit harakiri with a wooden blade, which was really brutal, by the way, because those things are not sharp. Or no, it was a bamboo blade, but whatever, similar substance, you know what I mean. And it was fucking awful, and they wouldn't let him go home to even tell his family about it. But he was doing it because his family needed money. And so this guy was his father-in-law, actually. And then he goes back and he gets revenge. It's a really good samurai movie, tons of great storytelling. I honestly didn't see that twist coming. Very good movie, I absolutely loved it. Classic. I'm glad my friend Rem showed it to me. So, you know, with Rem, he shows me some great movies and he shows me some shit movies. He'll show me Good Will Hunting, he'll show me some garbage like Edge of 17. He'll show me, well, Har Kiri and A Silent Voice, which were great as well. And then he'll show me some garbage like Friends with Benefits. He's a very mixed bag of a friend to have when it comes to movie recommendations. I've also recently rewatched Lake Placid, which I had seen before, so I normally wouldn't include something like that in the monthly movie recap, but I remembered fuck all about it. It was a fun enough crocodile movie that is kind of like a shark movie, but with a big crocodile. It was fun, but it wasn't like super substantive. Then I watched Lake Placid 2, which was absolute fucking garbage. We also watched it on Crackle. It was a low-budget, made-for-TV sci-fi channel movie, and it was just as bad as fucking Anacondas 3 and 4. Absolutely hated it. I think have I mentioned that I saw Anacondas 3 and 4? I can't remember if that was before the monthly movie recap, but those were really bad too. But the CGI was really bad in Lake Placid 2. The practical effects were great in Lake Placid 1, and the CGI blended in fine too. But Lake Placid 2 was so bad. Like, so many of the characters were just knockoffs of characters in the first one, but none of them were likable. Like, at least the first movie had a couple of characters that were fun and enjoyable. Lake Placid 2 was just dull. Other than that, I also watched Final Destination 2, which I think I've also seen before, but again, I remembered very little of it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I also rewatched Aliens recently. I've seen Aliens before, but again, it's been a while. And I still stand by when I say I prefer Alien over Aliens. But yeah, I've seen these movies, you know, through various times throughout the year. I also saw Boogie, but I did a full review of that on the channel. But that's a fun movie based off an Argentinian comic, which I actually do have a copy of the 4th volume. Yeah, as you can see, here's Boogie Volume 4. It's in Spanish, so I can't actually understand the words, although my Spanish is better than my Japanese, so there's that. I actually know a decent amount of Spanish, I just can't read it, and I can't speak it, but I can understand certain sentences and stuff, and I can take an order in Spanish, for instance, at a restaurant. But anyway, that's a tangent. I guess another movie I've seen, because I guess I haven't done one of these since my Colorado trip, I don't think. Yeah, no, I haven't. So I've seen the Outlaw Josie Wales, which is a great Clint Eastwood movie that takes place in right after the Civil War, where the North is trying to take out some of the South that won't surrender. Clint Eastwood is one of the guys on the South, and he goes and gets revenge for people who betrayed his group Very good movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Clint Eastwood is great. As you guys know, I am a fan of Clint Eastwood. So I enjoyed that quite a bit. But that does it for this monthly movie recap. Like I said, I think it's been like 3 or 4 months. I think the last one was back in May, so it would be like 3 months. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a minute. I've been trying to keep these up. I just haven't watched that many movies, to be perfectly honest. Like, what I've been doing is, like, rewatching shit or, like, streaming. Like, I spend a lot of my day at work. And then other than that, I've been streaming. I've also been, you know, playing games and stuff with my friends off the stream as well, and hanging out with my friends. But we haven't watched a ton of movies. I've watched some shows. Not a lot of new ones other than, like, Beavis and Butthead. And I think that's the only current one I've watched. I might watch House of the Dragon at some point. I've heard that that's okay. We'll see. But other than that, I haven't watched a ton of movies lately, so that's why there's been a gap. I mean, usually, like, the other ones, there's only been, like, 4 movies, so I don't know why I put this one off so long, but there you go. There's a monthly movie recap. See you again in, like, a fucking million months. I don't know. I'll try to do the next one next month. We'll see. I just need to watch some more fucking movies. But I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Toodles.
I'm being bombarded by meat, just like your average Saturday night.